Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, man. Stop playing.
I'm not playing. All
We got
right, guys.
we got money to make, bro. Come
Let's go.
on. We need more ideas.
This
Okay.
talk is intended for educational purposes only, reflects our opinions, and is based on our best judgment, but no warranty is given or implied as to their accuracy. Past performance does not guarantee future performance. No investment or trading advice whatsoever is implied by our commentary, coverage, or charts. All right, Mario, you want to go ahead and take it away here?
You want to talk about the market? I mean, I can do it. I can do it. Yeah. Up to you,
Yeah,
my
go
friend.
ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Hot disable participant screen sharing. What is it? Oh, you gotta give me. I'm not allowed to share my screen. Oh my God, what's going on? Can you guys hear
That
me?
should do it.
Okay. Oh, you
Does that
made
do
me
it?
host. Yes. Screen number 2.
Technical difficulties this time. Wow.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Let's see. Okay, I got my annotate right here. And I'll tell you, we should short Zoom, man. We're having too much trouble. Oh my God, short Zoom. Okay, here we go. Imani has entered. Oh, now I'm, man, Jesus. You put me in control of everything, Kyle.
Yeah.
Not a good thing.
No,
Yeah, you see, yeah, Patrick's saying that it's Zoom. So, oh man, you put me in control of everything, man. That's not good because
look.
okay, you keep me posted on, you got my phone. You call me. Don't send me a text. You call me because I won't pick up text. Okay, so let's go, guys. So, make a little bit of a change right here as far as the charts. You'll see my main chart right here is at the daily. Same thing we were doing. Here's the monthly. We know the same thing we're doing. Haven't changed anything. The only change I made is that you won't see the shorter time frames right here because I was a little, yeah. So now you see them whenever we want to go or go dig into a trade or something, we go there. Otherwise, we stay on the main charts, which is the daily,
Okay.
weekly, and monthly. Okay. So basically, same stuff. I just change it a little bit. Okay. So let's go to the SPY. So what happened with the SPY is like we were working with, I was talking to Kyle and we've been working with this, I think I posted today, this little bit of range. So I think we know we're out so far. So this is what was giving us some trouble, right? Right, the 280, 300, somebody right there.
Yep.
We finally clear it. We have this was so hard, guys. This 1 2 3 4 5 days. I get back some swing profits during those days, and I have my 2-day losing first 2 days losing streak in the year, to be honest. So it was bad. It was bad trading for me. I didn't know what to do right here with the gaps and everything. So finally we're into the bull market territory. So we're happy. We're back over 200 MA, 1 2 3 4 days up. Now, where are we going? I have no idea, but I refer to this chart, right? So I think I posted that over 308, we're gonna come here, 311, 312, that was target 1, right? Reason is right here, all I'm using is this little bit of a volume that I have right here from the volume profile. If you don't know why I'm using that, just don't worry about it. It's pretty simple. It's this zone right here. That's all it is, right? That's all there is. So you can use a pivot if you use the pivot, but that's the same. So we're not gonna argue over 312, 314, right? Again, it's 2 points, so less than 1% margin of error. That's as close as I can get. So the next one now, if we clear this area right here, which is the high of this little thing right here, which is the 313, 314, now we go in 318, 320. I'll think we will go 320, not a problem. So for SPY, we're gonna continue playing the trend, right? Meaning that if we pull back into the 306, it's still a buy, right? Now we're in an uptrend, clear uptrend. If we don't see it, we come right here, right? You wanna take this off? So we don't get anything right there. And that's what we have. Pretty clear. The 8 MA is being shown right here. It catch, and now we're going up. Okay. So 314 for tomorrow, 320 next level. 320 is big, guys. So we gotta have alarms, 319, 318, start taking profits, whatever is it that we're swinging, because first time that we touch it, I'm expecting safe to, I'm gonna call it a target. It's safe to expect that we're gonna have some selling, right? Some people will be taking profits. It's just too hard not to, okay?
Got it.
So that's the
320.
SPY. Yeah, the 320, even 314. I mean, I was selling. I was talking to Kyle today. I've been selling. Like today, I took some profits, and it just makes sense, guys. Book some profits. We've been up for 4 days in a row, so it's not that crazy to think, oh, something's hitting my mic. That's the problem. Okay, so it's safe to think that we may have a pullback anytime soon. That doesn't mean we're going into a bear market, or that the market's going to crash or anything like that. It's just a normal pullback, people taking profits. Okay. So where are we starting, Kyle?
Twitter, Facebook, Snap.
Okay, let's do social media then. Twitter, beautiful today. We have this one from our last meeting. We have a trigger over 34, I think it was. Continue the 200 MA over 34.25. It triggered today, and I think we failed to have the alarm here at 32.25. So it's on. It's on. Here's what I want to do with this. I want to focus on the weekly chart right now. Okay, so this is the area that we just cleared. That was the trigger we wanted, the 34.24. Got us by surprise because it happens midday, I think it was. So what I see is that we can hit easily the 40, right? That was the target we have, 40, right? We're still in the value zone, meaning, but this is longer term, right? So targeting 38, 40, yeah, probably, unless there's some news or something else that happened. But and if we go to the monthly chart, we out of the alligator right here. That's not an alligator, but that sort of a mouth right here. And pretty much the volume that was done right here, it's little compared to what we've been accumulating. I would assume it's accumulation right here, 36, right? Once we go over 36, that's further confirmation. So what's going on after hours? We have 35.04. This is the entry. Intraday. This is what I like to call intra to swing, right? So I missed the entry right here. Then I have the alarm right here, too late, 34.25, right? Ideally, this doesn't happen like that. We're able to see or have some other sort of price action that we can execute prior to that happening. So let's go to that one. So for Twitter, what's next? I'll say I need a pullback, guys. I need a pullback. That how do we game plan this one? I don't want to buy it right here, 35. No way. I would like a pullback that stays over 34.50, 34.33, and try to ride it to 40. So that's as much as I can say right here, because I mean basically the move was it just went parabolic yesterday. Today, I'm sorry, from 33 to 35. So we'll be buying at the highs, and I need a better entry than that. Okay. So Twitter, I'll need a secondary entry as long as we stay over 34.25, right? Break of 34 doesn't negate it, but it will put the 32 back into play. Okay. 32 is this level right here, right? Where there's probably this prior break that we have right here, the 32.40, which is the low today. You don't want to trade this thing if we negate this green bar from today. So there's no way. So that's what I'm thinking, like probably, oh, the 200 actually. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you, Eduardo. Yeah, the 200. 33.50 is like my don't go anymore, okay? So let's look for 34.25 and a pullback that holds over the 200 MA for Twitter. Target's 40.
40, okay.
Okay. Now let's go to Facebook. Facebook, I like the pattern right here, okay? This is pretty much continuation. That's, there's no compression going on. We're far from pretty much everything right here on the monthly. Volume was done like at 200, so we're up 10 to 20%, right? From possible accumulation area, the 180. So we're playing momentum. This is what I said, like, you know, at this time, I'm just playing the momentum. So I got a 233 right here, entry on the 60-minute chart. So that's what I'm looking for, right? Usually I wait for a close over and I give it, remember guys, again, 233. I usually say I'll wait 25 cents later or 30 because I'm not going for 50 cents. I'm going for 233, 240. I'm going for 7 points. So I don't care if I have to wait 30, 40, 50 cents more. Okay. That's the way I trade. That's all I'm saying. Right. So it's sort of a inside a range with a 233 alarm right there. So that will let us probably play it. Okay. We go to the week, we go to the daily chart. What we have is a pullback right here. And let me get my colors. So we have is a pullback right here, new highs, right? Sold off right here. That was probably the news from Twitter. I'm not sure about that. Oh, this was the news from Twitter. Anyways, we pulled back. This is clearly support. This line right here, you can all see it. That's like 221. Right, so that was the buy. That was the ideal buy. Now we have the day. Now we consolidating and further, right there. That's the trade. Okay, so this is pretty much momentum. That's all I'm seeing in Facebook. I don't see much right there.
Got it.
Go to the other chart, and it's pretty much the same. You see, we're far from volume. We're far from big levels. We're far from everything. The good thing, we're in the 8 MA right here. We're still riding it. So if we get the momentum, we go. 240 is the target. Okay. So that's Facebook. And what other social media? I know Snap. Yeah. They decided to not promote President Trump's media account. So that's all I know about that. As far as fundamentals, as far as technicals, we go to the monthly and we're far from where I wanted to buy. Now, what we're looking for here is a break of 20 just for pure momentum, right? To be honest, although I like the action today, right? Because it got bought, I'm not loving it. I usually don't like buying the highs. Like what I'm saying is like after one directional move. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row where we went from 17 to 20. That's close to 15%, I think it is. So I'll be waiting for a pullback. Now, if I want a pullback, where do I want the pullback to? I think this one, I don't have a call for this one, to be honest. Yeah. It's just pure momentum. If you want to trade it, just go with 20. And if it continue higher, you stay with it. Plain and simple. So Snap is mobile. Facebook is Momo. Facebook is Momo. Facebook might trigger tomorrow, right? Yeah. We said 233. I didn't write it down. 233, 234, 233.50, 233.50, pure Momo. And see if we can get it to 240. Now, if we go over 240, you know what to do, right? Keep a little bit because we may go to 300. Who knows? This is all-time highs. That's why I don't know where we're going. So those are the social media. Let's do the streaming services, which is Netflix. We're forming sort of a sideways pattern right here with a level at the 409, 410. That's the 50 MA. We can use the 50 MA, which is sitting at 410. Not sure I want to get involved in this one. Look at that. Now we see it. It's a lot of volume in here. So this is actually a good range. What I would like to do is I would like to trade it over 440 or under 410, meaning under the 50 MA or over 440. And that'll be my trade. So I'm thinking Netflix is a range, and I'll play a range 440 or 410, but I won't be playing the range. I'll be playing outside the range, meaning over 440, under 410, right? If you're aggressive and you trade, sometimes like what I like to do is if I see 440 and I see that there's no enough momentum to break, I'll short the 440, which is resistant at the time. Same if I see it falling into 410 and it's not breaking, then I'll be buying at 410. Could this be distribution in Netflix at this area? The problem is that we made a higher high right here. So we were coming right here, pull back, make a new higher high. Significant? I don't think so. We just made 20 points over 400, so it's not significant. So what I think is it's going to be a sideways pattern for a while, and then we'll know. To be quite honest, Eric, we're going to have to wait. The best way to do it is see how we react to 410, 413. So I'm going to put alarms right here. But I think it's just a big range. It's just a big range. Well, it's 30 points. It's 10%, by the way. So I tend to forget that it's a $400 stock. So yeah. I have some lines right there. Let me see if there's something else going on with Netflix. No, Netflix, you see distribution was at 375. I don't see much volume right here. Let me go to the daily. 440, that's when we're talking, and that's exactly what I told you guys. You see, we just see it right here, but we can see it right here in the other charts that I use. Just I like to use multiple charts just in case that I'm not so sure about what I'm seeing. So yeah, 440, and I won't be very rich until 410 probably. So we're in this range basically, all of this range. Okay. So that was Netflix, and I know it comes Roku, and Roku, I totally missed it. My God, I can't believe it. That was a short. That was a short. So I don't want to say double top because I don't trade those. Okay, but we have this line right here, which is a 120, right? Sort of a range, 130, 140. We did this, try to break, middle of the range, down, retest. Where's the retest? Right here at the 120. I think one of the guys was correct me if I'm wrong, because I think one of the guys was asking us what was the target for Roku to the short side. So that was the target, 100. We hit it, right? So 100 was target one, came back, 50 MA. That was yesterday. And this should have been on our radar today. That was a short 108. And let's see how low they can take it. Now, from 103, we got to watch the 100. If we fail the 100, I think we can go to 90. Okay, so I'm bearish this one unless we go back over 113, very aggressive, 120, then we play the range. Okay. I don't hear you, Kyle. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Just double checking right here. The range that I just showed you guys is right here with the volume. You can see it too. So it goes a little bit higher. So 120 is a little bit aggressive, but that's the one I want from technical analysis. So this is a short, right? I want to see this short 104, and I don't have anything till 91, basically. 100 might be because of this tail right here and this movement right here. And this is one of the cases where, well, probably the fill the gap may play, but I'll say probably goes to 90. So again, you can see it in here. We tested the high of the volume right here. So we're coming from 102, that'll be the break, and I don't think we're going to 68, but 90, yes. So let's put some Roku right there. And I'll say under 113, we play the short, and under 103, Momo. 100 ski. Under 100, we go 90. Okay.
Got it.
And then we just go back to being bullish. I'm talking swings and day trading and all that stuff, right? Like intra to swing over 100, right? Because you can buy tomorrow at 100 and play the bounce. It's all up to you guys. So you know, based on your strategies, you know what to do. So that was a play today. Look at that. Okay, 500 points. The market's up, and this thing is just trend the whole day. Look, this is the easy trade right here. Okay, so Roku. So we're finished with the streaming services.
Diz.
Disney. House of Mouse. Just don't look at it too much. That's the second trigger will be over, and I had it right there, 123, 124. We hit 200 May, 128, and who knows. What I'm trading in Disney, right, guys, is right now, before we were trading at 100, you all remember, because we talk about this at nauseam, basically, we talk about this 100, same concept. You want to short it? Well, be my guest, but you should be buying into support, basically. You know, this was one of the tails, big tail right here. You see the volume? They couldn't break it. Don't tell me 98 is breaking 100. That's not right. So you, on the other hand, you should be buying. You should be buying, and that's it. This is confirmation of the buyers, and we're right in this one. So we come into the weekly, and what I see on the weekly is that now we have this support behind us. Would I be a buyer if we go down to 113? I think I will. So this will put us here in the daily chart. Will be here 112. So I'll be a buyer. I'll say I'd rather have it breaking the 1, 2, 3, and these moves. I don't know what happened there. Probably gaps or not a lot of you see, this is like an area where there's no fight, basically.
Right.
It's just green and red. So why not? Let's try to hit it. Let's try to hit the 130. That's target, right? That'll be target. We should have some trouble around here, probably 128, which is actually 200 MA. So we know from the chart that maybe something's going on. Let me double check the monthly. Now monthly's clear, all the way to 130 again. This little tail right here, that's the thing. 120, 127, 128. So let's call Disney over 123 to 128. That's a small trade right there. 128, 130. Okay. Then we have to evaluate, because then it gets into all this mess, and we have a lot of volume right here. So 130, 140. We'll see how long we can hold if we get to that point, which I think we will. So Disney, that's one, and we're gonna do
Apple.
banks. Oh, Apple. Oh, that's the other streaming. Okay, I get you. So Apple is my biggest thing, man. I don't know how to analyze this. It just does whatever it wants to do. So, yep. We hit 325, it tried to fall, and now, remember this was a big distribution that I called last year? Big level, right? This is where we fall, 312, 313. Okay, so now we're above that, but is this volume that we're seeing here from here or from here? From here. That was last year's volume, so I'm not using this chart right here, because what we have done here, look at the volume. Yeah, so. So I'm going here and I'm just playing the chart. All I can say is 327, go long, right? Beware what you're buying, right? V-shape, right? This was the clear buy. That's all I can say. We traded for a while. Right now is not, I mean, risk reward for me is like, yeah, it can go up 10 points, 10%. Yeah, so that's 350. But I can make 10% in any other stock, right?
Right.
So for me, it's like, yeah, I mean, one of those things. Like, I don't know, guys, if you remember when I joined the group, like some of you guys used to love trading Boeing, and it was like 340, 300, and you love trading the Boeing. And I would say, like, I don't get it. Why you trade Boeing for the way it trades and pay $300 for that, right? Trying to make 10 points on a $300 stock. I get it. But it's not my main thing. I'd rather trade a Twitter, a Marvel, an MU for a point and a half, and I can put, well, you can put more size. That's not the question. It's not my percentage-wise. Can he go 10%? Right. Yeah, he can go. Yeah, he can go 10%. So make it 350. Targeting Apple over 330, 350, or whatever it is, 360, 10% up easily. 10, 15% Apple. Is the SPY, is the market like, like all of these guys are saying? I mean, we just trade in the market. So, yep. So that's Apple. But the one I've been looking at is Amazon, right? Look at that pattern. So this is different. This is different because we have some massive battle right here going, right? And what I'm seeing is, oops, sorry, that was the wrong one. What I'm seeing now is sort of, although I don't do wedges, right? That looks like a wedge, right? I don't know if that's, or a flag.
Looks good. Yep.
Yeah, right? So that's something I want to be involved in Amazon. Now, what's the target? Did you do the research on and look at the volume? Now we know this volume is not from last year. You see what I show you with Apple, that we have this volume right here. I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
See right here, right? Is this volume? This was the distributing volume, right? Now check Amazon. This volume is after the run from COVID, right? We digested all the news. We've been pretty much doing nothing. I mean, if you bought it a month and a half ago, you have done nothing with Amazon, which I love, right? And basically it's starting to expand. You see, that's like these 4 days in a row, then we try to stop. I like when I see stuff like this, right? Because now I know where support is, right? 23.34. Clear that day, right? So what I'm looking for is a break of 25 for, again, 10, 15%. And then we'll talk about it, right? So I don't want to get into the FIPS. I'll throw the FIPS and I'll probably update it later tomorrow when we are. But for now, make sure that we know we got alarms at 2,500, at 2,525, at 2,600, and take it from there, okay?
Got it.
25, 25.
Yeah, Eric won't let us forget about this one.
Who?
Eric. E-money.
Oh, yeah. What volume indicator? It's you mean the today? This one? Ask Kyle, because this is proprietary. He'll send it to you. That's the Opinicus Arbol relative volume, right?
Yeah, it's on the site.
It's on the site. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So basically, it says that today we did like 60% of the average price in the last 30 days, right?
Oh, he's talking about your volume profile. We got a video on that one too.
Yeah, this is just volume profile. Yeah, volume profile. Default. Just go to volume profile on. Okay, so Amazon, and then we have. So we love Amazon. I'm ready. I'm ready for that one. What was it? Oh, the other one. That is the other big one. Google, right? Look at that. I like that. Not as much as Amazon, but I think with this volume right here, I don't have much in here, and I'm just going with this formation, basically momentum, and we have a void into 1481. Let's see if that's real or just me making stuff up. I think it's me making stuff up. Well, there's some volume at 1483, but I'll say we go 1500, no problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay.
This one's hard to trade.
Google?
Yeah.
Good to know. I only did a couple spreads on that one, so I'm not familiar with the intricacies of trading it intraday.
Yeah, it's not friendly.
Okay, so note, Roku is not friendly, Google's not friendly, and this one that I'm putting right here is really not friendly.
Oh, yeah.
This is horrible, guys. This is the worst stock to trade. Although I think I'm still positive in this one, but it's just horrible. Just look at the chart. It's just tails up and down. It jumps. It's just after this gap up, supposedly you should hold, stop you out, close on a doji, try to go up, close on a hanging man or whatever you want to call it. So it just negates every movement. However, 150 on the weekly chart is pretty interesting, right? So we got it right here, the 147. That's what I've been trying. You know, I'm trying to get an early lead into the move, because that was the first entry when we started trading this thing, the 81, 84. So that was it. And now we're in the second leg. So if this is a bullish move and we can clear 146, 147, I'll say we go back again to probably 180, 177. So on a good day, probably I'm gonna be able to make money on this thing. So hard to trade. But just, you know, if you're new, if you have limited or a small account and you have to do, I mean, you gotta take care of your spreads and you cannot do a lot of size or anything. I mean, just be careful with Beyond. I mean, they shouldn't be your main go-to stock. You know, go to MU, go to AMD, go to so much friendly stocks than Beyond. Beyond is so hard, but some guys, they just love it. They just love to get slapped around. So Beyond over, what I say, over 140 aggressive, over 147 absolutely. I wanna be in that thing over 147. So over 140 is like an intro to try to see if I get lucky, and over 147.50, let's say 148, so we don't get into trouble by jumping the gun too early, because this thing we know how it trades, so it's just horrible. 148, we know that, okay, there's some volume behind it. Okay,
got it.
So that's Beyond. That's the other horrible one to trade.
What about banks?
Yeah, we'll do banks in a second.
Okay.
Nvidia, look at Nvidia, 367 all-time highs. That was the day that it reported earnings. No, that was a couple days after, right? It reported earnings, it dropped, gap it up, dropped again. Horrible sell-off. I don't know what happened that day. I wish we were looking, because you see 320, prior pivot right here. Nothing on the volume chart. We just extended. We used to trade this thing back in the 150s when we started trading it. So what do we do here? I'm looking at right here. That's where you see my alarm right there. 355.50. I think I was calling it today, 352.50, right? And I show you what I was trying to do. So here's the kicker, right? I'm thinking that if we can manage to get some momentum over 356, we clear this area right here, right? This volume. So if those were buyers, they should carry me all the way to new highs, okay? So the call is be as aggressive as you want, but over 360, over 367, we go new highs. 367 is new high, so over 360, okay? And it's pure Momo. This is pure momentum, right? We don't want to pull it back. We don't want anything like that. We just want it to go straight up with the market. Okay. So just why I was calling this thing today, because basically I was looking at this and trying to anticipate. I saw the 352 and that's 354. Now we just go, we can do 355.50 just for tomorrow. If we want to, we have this pre-market. I don't think there was much volume pre-market. So I'll say 355.5. You should be okay. Make sure you know what you're doing, right? So we have the big move up, 3 tails right here, and it's compression. I like this compression. It may go, okay? So that's NVIDIA for tomorrow. We got NVIDIA for tomorrow. That's one. Let me flag it for tomorrow. You said the banks, right? Oh my God, JP Morgan, I wanted it at 100. Gone. So Christmas tree, you can paint pretty much whatever you want right here. What's the news with the banks? Supposedly the economy is gonna go up, so we should be asking for more money. The weekly, here's what we got with the weekly. We go here, we have a lot of volume going between 104, 110, so it's not gonna be an easy ride. If you get the news, yes, I like it over 118, and I know it looks stupid to wait till we close over 118 to buy it, because when you come into the daily chart, you'll say like, wow, over 105, we go 116, right?
Right, yep.
And I'm trying to make sense of how much weight the older chart from 2017 will have on this one. I don't think so. You know what? I think we should do it. I think we should do it, Kyle.
Okay.
I think we should just go, 105, 115. I don't care. Actually, this is one of the reasons why, I tell the guys that I don't use this all the time, right? Because this is 3 years that I'm trying to see. So yeah, there was a lot of activity right here, right? Then we broke, and then we broke down. Now we're topping here. I don't know how much weight actually they're gonna if everybody start talking about the banks and we going, economy is gonna be great again and everything, they're not gonna get. I mean, they don't care. We just go with momentum. 104, 115. Yeah. So 104, 115 is momentum. Over 118, you keep it to 140. Okay. So let's say that again. Over 105, we play Momo into 115. We close over 118. We go with the longer time frame, and we try to hold for 140. Okay. Wow, that's like 40% that we can get into that one.
I like it.
Yeah, we're trading 104.96 now. So likely, I mean, it's going to trade tomorrow. It's going to trigger tomorrow. It's just momentum. How's the other charts? WFC.
GS.
Oh, sorry.
That's the other one that's looking good right now.
This one, I traded from the 24 to, my target was 27, but I ran out of time and I closed it for 26. I'm not in it yet, but I like it just because of this, right? Look at the difference, right? So for Wells, because they've been in trouble for a while, right? That one over 30, over 34, we can hold it for 44. So I'm gonna add Wells right there. WFC. What was the news with them? What was the news? Somebody knows? Somebody remembers? Over 30, over 34. I know they were telling the car dealership that they were not gonna be financing anymore. That's one, but I think there was something else with, well, probably they're gonna stop opening fake accounts for the customers. That's good news for them too. That should help them. So I hope nobody works over there. Sorry, should make those type of commentaries. So here's what I like. Here's what I like. Okay, so 30, we can see it even easier here. So this I like, right? 30. But the pure momentum is going to happen at 34. Now, what could happen is we get news, we go 30, 32, the next day, gap it up 34, is gone to 40, right? So how aggressively you want to play it, that's all up to every single trader, right? How you trade it. You know the idea, you see where the accumulation has been going on. So over 30, likely accumulation's done. I like the volume right here. So it was negated at 22. I like the 2 volume bars right here into 26. And likely today we also have momentum. So it's been going up on volume. So yeah, likely it may work. So keep me posted. If you look at JPM, will you see the bear flag on monthly bar chart and target importance, or assuming not too much? Oh, probably. Bear flag. Now, I don't see a bear flag because you're thinking about the monthly, weekly, because we make a lower high, a higher low. So for me, this is not anymore. This negates whatever. I don't want to be in this as a short unless we get it like 141 and he fails. I short 141. That's a better short. I kid you not. I kid you not. Okay, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. That was the one that actually sparked everything, right? With that move. Look at this move. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Off the volume, of the accumulation, totally missed it. Boom, boom. Oh, I like it. That's my type of pattern. I like this one. Yes. Momentum. Yeah, momentum in banks. That's what I want. This is the one I want. 210, 230. Right there tomorrow. 211.60. So GS for tomorrow over 211.60.70. Can we hit 230 tomorrow? Can he go up 10% in a day? Yeah, probably 5, right? So we can hit 220. Here, 220 target 1, 230 target 2. Yep, 220, 230. So 220 is target 1, 230 target 2. Let's see if there's something else that we should consider in this trade. So we got this clear. Let me see the weekly. Sometimes I like to go in this one. 217 is a 200, which I failed to notice. Yeah, 217, 218. That's 8 points. That's 4%. We can aim for 4% in Goldman Sachs for tomorrow, right? We don't want it coming down, because if it's coming down, then what we do is we put a green line right here, and then we have to wait till we break it, basically. That's for momentum, right? For momentum.
Got it.
So, okay. So Goldman, C with the gap that might fill. What's the gap that might fill? Eduardo, Eduardo, I taught you how to, we talk about gaps all the time. We're trading gaps. That was a continuation gap to the downside. So as far as that gap didn't fill when it was supposed to fill. So now we're using it as a reference point, which is a totally different concept. So let's see if we have any volume, and we got, yeah, it's pretty much the same as Goldman, I say. Yeah, I like it. Yes, same play. Same play. I don't know if he has the same punch as Goldman. Let me see. Do you guys notice any difference? Goldman Sachs is over the 200 MA, right? Citibank can run into the 200 MA. So 230. Keep them both, but I like Goldman better. Yep, both are good. I mean, banks are in play. We know that, right? So JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, and Citibank. We got the 4 banks covered. We got Roku, we got Netflix, we got Apple, we got JP Morgan, we got Amazon, we got Nvidia, Facebook. Let's go to the payment things. This one, my God, that triggered yesterday so fast. That's something like what happened with Twitter, right? because we discussed it and I totally missed the green alarm, right? We have it over 83, over 85, target 90 and 95. So basically we are we hit target
There.
1. I think yesterday and target 2 is 95. Now all-time highs is 100. So I think that's the next natural target, right? We have confirmation, volume confirmation. That's what you want. This is like perfect setup, guys. This was a perfect setup, right? And this is what I keep telling the guys. I mean, we have to have the alarms on this thing because this, you have to trade it. I traded yesterday, I traded today, but this is something that we should all be on, right? That was just the break right here. Beautiful with
Yeah,
volume. So
it's a good one.
Yeah, just momentum. Let's try and see if we can get it to target 2, which is 95, and then 100. So I'll say SQ, just watch Momo into 95. I think it did trade 130% today. Volume. We get 60-minute chart. Look at that. So that's bullish, fairly bullish. I think we can, if we go over 92.55, yeah, that can totally go. Another 2 points easily. Okay. So if you want to trade Momo tomorrow, that could be it. 92.50, 92.60 to 95 and 100. I don't think it's going to hit 100 tomorrow, but you know, never know. So let's do the other one, the PayPal. I think PayPal is lacking the volume. Yeah, that's what I saw. That's what I saw when I was doing chart work last night. It's not the same volume and it's not the same pattern. Look where we are on PayPal. That was B, total B. B recovery. So all-time highs. I think PayPal is also no. Who's becoming a bank? SQ, right? Square. Yeah, I think it's a Square. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but I don't like the action today. 159.20 got sold. You been playing PayPal, Kyle?
No, the volume keeps me away.
Yeah, volume is not there. It's clear support at 140. I mean, like that was the day. I don't know what happened that day. That's probably the Friday, right? Hassan's not liking. Let's do ZS. Okay. Who else pays? So ZS. Momo. Momentum. We better hold. Plain and simple. Are you? I bet this guy is. I bet Tanner is swinging it. So you want to see it over 112? I don't see much, man, because I don't have volume to work with. The only volume we have is what we have the last 3 or 4 days. So it's been coming down. That all I can say is momentum. 108, 109, 112 target, 112, but we have to see the volume right here for that to be in play. Okay. Scalar is security, right? Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. So for Zoom, let's do the stay-at-home economy. Amazing platform, amazing product, amazing everything, amazing stock, and it's been a while since I traded. So running to earnings, we all know that. So we totally missed. Yeah, we totally missed that one. The running to earnings, and same. I mean, it's all-time highs. It's clearly momentum. Stock is up. I mean, what technical analysis do we do to that? I mean, volume still coming in. Wake up tomorrow, see if it's moving up. If you see it moving up, jump in, close your eyes. That's it. I mean, for real. I mean,
Yeah, it's about it.
It's about it. I mean, it's no secret, guys. Don't pay anybody to tell you that, right? Post this on YouTube. That's it. Go to find whatever's making new highs and go higher. That's it. In a bull market, by the way. So that's Zoom. There's also crowd, and I think it's the same pattern. Oh, okay. That one, I thought this was new. It's not new. I'm looking at the daily, the weekly, and look, you see the prior high right here, 102, 102,
Yeah.
102.50. I didn't know. So CrowdStrike was a new thing. What is this? This is security probably. So I don't want to put ideas into you guys, but if we lose 95, we go 90 and we play the double top. But I didn't say it, so it's off the record. Work, Slack. Back to IPO prices. So, I mean, risk reward, that's all. Right? Faraday, is that security to you? No, that's not. 13 to 16. CRM, they reported a couple of days ago. This one's still not running, but it's number one for sales, right? For salespeople. That one put an alarm at 185, but we traded. I was thinking 170. What was I thinking on this one? Yeah, what I'm seeing right here, it's, is this, yeah, but I don't want to overanalyze things, right? Like, you know, we see that 170, take a shot. That's where my alarm is. So 170, we hold after earnings. It's been accumulating at 170, likely, probably. So 170 to 185 and then 185 to new highs could be an idea for a play on CRM using 170 as support, or we wait for point of control on a daily chart, 177, 183. I don't even know what to do with this. I got an alarm of 170, 185, and that's the best I can say. Like CRM, 170, 185, and that's range. How come we haven't talked about Tesla?
Just about to say.
Right? Yeah, I'll go to Zoo. TSLA. Look at that thing. It's waiting for Friday, man. It moves on Friday. So what do we do there? I wish on my perfect world, little world, we would have not broken 899. And we would have been like 1 to 3 days, and tomorrow I'll be jumping over 890. But we did break yesterday. So that puts a little bit of a pressure on my side. So I'll probably wait for 910, better entry.
Okay.
Right? That's the reason. There was some selling right there. So I don't want to get caught into Tesla at 908 trying to anticipate and they drop it. Well, I'm not going to stay for 40 points down, but that's what's going to happen basically, right? So that was clearly a trap, guys. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that was bullshit. Sorry, at the open. Yeah, that was BS. Clear. Forget it. So, oh, that's today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, wrong day.
This was it. Look at this. Yeah. 910. Plain and simple. I play momentum. So I won 910 to 1,000. Why not? So Tesla, Momo over 910. And I know we have different trading styles. So for me, momentum, I cannot trade it if it's still inside what I call the range, right? Like for me, I cannot trade it right here. Because I was talking to one of the guys today and he said, like, wow, what do you call Baba 2-point trade a scalp? And I'm like, well, because my target was like 10 points or 20 points. So if I'm taking 2 points, that's like 10% of what I'm thinking it can go, right? So Baba, I still like it. Extended. This was the entry. And I think we traded 208. Target 1, 2, I don't even remember what target 1 was, like 213, 220, I think it was. So I think we hit target today, but I'm still watching. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't have big expectations that this one's going to break 221 and then go, but I'm watching. Let me see the 60, how it closed. It could be a momentum trade. Again, guys, it's not my favorite just because of the big run that we have. However, I don't count this 2 because I assume that this little day, that was some sort of accumulation break, if you want to call it like that. So this is actually day number 1 for me, and today's day number 2. We may have a third day, but we better see it like right at the open. Otherwise, Baba goes to the back burner. So keep it on top of mine, but it's not that. Yeah, let me see the weekly. Let's see the weekly. I mean, we break 220, we go new highs, 220, 230 easily. I mean, 230 is a reference, but it's just new highs. Just need an entry. And the entry was yesterday, actually. Okay, so what was that? What was it? Zoo. What's Zoo? Zuo. Zora. Does he trade any options? Of 15.6.
Monthlies only.
Yeah. Careful with the 15.6. There's a lot of volume right here. If you bullish, you want to close it over. I mean, you want it to close over 1631. Let us know because I want to be in that one. And if you're thinking on shorting, you're about to get to the shorting place, which is 1343. So use the 200 as your reference point. Yep. Okay. So Zuo, oils. Yeah, I'll go to the oils. Tesla, yeah. Boeing, we already did, right? No, we haven't done.
No, we haven't done Boeing.
Man, we talk so much. So there's the same. I haven't touched it. Most own over 150, 65, 166. So I hope you guys caught a piece of that, because otherwise I'm going to be very disappointed. What were we trading in Boeing? Simple. We're trading at 120 as support. Clear, right? And we have green. Here's the other guys. That's the average. Look at what candles are over average. Every single time is a green one, right?
Accumulation.
That's called accumulation. That's one of the easier ways to see it, right? So if you think you're on shorting right here, man, I get it. You're trying to play momentum to the downside. I get it, but you have to take into account that you're shorting a thing that is down from 350 to 120. So you're trying to make the last 10 points or whatever it is. Okay. So where we go from here? From here, it's just the point where I don't know what to do besides try not to take profits too fast, because I wanna I wanna hold on to that. So shorter term, all the accumulation happened. Apparently, this could be the break. So all we can expect is like news about Max and whoever new fund that was long and say that it was the best performing stock in May or whatever it is. Look at this thing that we're playing right here. So, you know, the chart. I mean, what do I analyze in this one? I don't know. I don't know what to say. Honestly, there's like target 1, 200, target 2, 240, target 3, 300. So, yep, there it is, 180 after hours. So that's another 7 points. That's good. 78, 178. So, yep. Try to get long, but It's Momo. It's Momo now. BA is Momo. It's a momentum trade now. Okay. So BA Momo targets 200, 220, 240. But yeah, but calling 200 is like right there. We're already at 200. That's 10%, right? Oh no, that's 10%. No, 18 points. That's 10%. Yeah. So 10% is 200, 20% is 240. Wow. Yeah. 200, 240, and 283 for BA. Entry, the entry will have to be on a shorter term basis, right? So we make sure, I'll make sure that I call if I see an entry to add, and I'll be looking to add. Okay. Yeah, July 17, I think is the test. So BA, we're done with BA. Let's do, how are we on time? 8:12. Yeah, we got time. 15 minutes.
Good.
Disney, right? Done. Netflix, Roku, Facebook, Nvidia, Marvel. Oh, let me just finish with this one. I didn't even know that it was a new company. I just saw something on Kramer. Not that I watch him, but I saw a video, and he said that this is like
TV.
Yeah, this is 5G. Supposedly this is 5G. They sold some other company they have, and the reason why I know is because I read on actually the day that they reported earnings. So this thing I know is extended. It's crazy. It's so hot now. So I want to keep it on the radar, but of course we need a pullback. So just put it on the radar. Don't forget about this one. And we did Nvidia, and please check MU. This is what I didn't want to jump into this. So this one we traded today made a nice move, but check it out what's going on right here. I'm gonna go to a clean chart. Okay, it's basically a sideways move, right? 44. We've been talking about this thing for literally the whole year. The 44 level, right? 44 to 50. It tries to break 50, it goes back. It tries 1, 2, 3 times, but 44 is like a buying point for this thing, right? Didn't get to buy that time because the last time we bounced on 44, we almost hit the 50. I know one of the guys was long this thing. Amazing trade that day. So we came back. Look what I like. Look at that hammer right yesterday, right? That I like. Nice. And then today we just got up. So that's the entry for an intraday trade. And what I was thinking, I'm long already little because I wanted to anticipate a possible break. Why do I like it so much? Because I know if this is the time with all the things that are doing about technology or whatever, Nvidia, near highs, and the other one, Marvell, I don't even know what this one does, but I think it's like microchips or whatever. So I think this might be the time that we're going to break. So not full size. I just got a small tier, but I'll be watching this one. So especially guys, 49.50, 50. That's now it's a momentum trade for me. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay. So 50 to 55, 50 to 54, 55 easily should be. There you go. That's the target. 54. Okay. So MU over 50 to 55, 54. By the way, amazing call yesterday on Qualcomm. Oh my God. That's
a nice one.
That's 5G too, right? Look at the pattern. Similar.
Yeah, breakout.
Look. It's breakout, broke the 200 off a base, going, and I think the target is like 88 or 90, right? Okay. Yep. So MU is just lagging a little bit. So hopefully we're going to hit it. So Qualcomm, 90. Yeah, your target's good. 88.
Yeah.
Great call. 10%. That's all we want, right? We can leave off 10%. So that's it. That's Qualcomm, MU, AMD. I hate trading that stock. I hate analyzing that stock. Sideways, the tails, everything, but 58. No, I'll go with the other ones, guys. I like Nvidia. I like Marvell. I like MU. And I don't know if Qualcomm has anything to do with that, but yeah, I put it right there. So that's it. And then we go to the oils, oils, XOM. Beautiful. 50 is a secondary entry. We already triggered entry number 1 over 47.50. And this is what we're trading right here, the monthly. So we're just coming out of this possible accumulation. I think it is accumulation. So once we go over 51, we should really run. And really run is that we hit 60, which is a 200 MA2 right here. So if you're not long XOM, just look for an intraday trade. I mean, intraday entry, because this thing trades so dirty, to put it in some way. Let me see. You see, I just got like little test on this account. And let's see, XOM. The good thing about having feelers is that like what happened to me today in Twitter, I get alarms and I get to see if they're moving, but this is what I'm talking about with XOM. I don't trade oils that much, but if we can see, yeah, this is what I want, guys. Actually, a pullback into 48.50 to 48, that's what I want to buy, right? Ideally, we will hold 47.70. 47 won't kill it for me either. Now, if we break under 45, that's a killer. That's where I have that stop. So he's gonna tell me like, yeah, you're done. But I'm looking for trades. I'm looking to add. I'm just looking to add right here, because the real trade that I want is the 50. Did I say 50, 52? And take it for 20%. Yeah. So XOM, as long as we are over 47.50, I look for longs. Over 50 and over 52.50 for swing. Momo 260. So that's XOM, and I think I have feelers in pretty much all of the stocks in oil. What's the other one? XOM, CVX. I should have CVX too. No, I don't. Well, probably I don't have a stop. 97, same play. Don't have the same pattern of accumulation right here. But I think we have something to work with here. Little extended. I would like it at 95. Jesus, everything triggered today. Let me find an entry here. Target's 100, but it's like right there. CVX. I don't see a trade there, man. I don't see it. I know, momentum. You can play it. 97 to 105. Nothing else. I mean, like CVX, just pure Momo into 105. So that one is like the one that what we just talked about. You just see it going up, buy it, and that's it. You don't have to manage it that more. The XOM is gonna need some tweak right there. Apache. Okay, he hasn't triggered. I like this one. Yes, we've been watching this one. There you go. So just as a reminder, 14 will be the go-to. Look at the accumulation right here. We want this, and we play at least to 1996, which is a 200 MA. So 20 is the target. So Apache, again, on our watch, over 14 to 20. That's 6 points. That's like 40%. I like that one. We have to be on that, on the look at least. So I need many alarms on that one. Okay, Apache. And what are the oils? I think Akiva is trading Halliburton. So Hal, let's see. Yeah, we're a little late on this one. I would have loved it like in the 10s. So we're up 30% already, but it can run again, like CVX, it can run on momentum. So it's not horrible, but it's just a momentum trade, right? The other one, I mean, the one that I like is the XOM, just because we're just about to break. Oxy, they have news a couple days ago. Oh, look at the Oxy. Yes, I like Oxy. Yeah, I like the risk reward in Oxy. Better, right? Sounds better. So accumulation, ideally, I don't think they're distributing, right? It's just at this point, I don't think they're there's nothing but accumulation of these stocks. By the way, $9 the low, all the way to 18, so that's 100% return. So I'll say 16, and if we don't see any buyers, any people taking profits in here in the 18, it just goes to 25. Plain and simple. That's what we have to be looking at, like price action. Once we go into 18 and people like short times speculators, they buy in the 9, 10, 15, and they go for 10, 20%. They take their profits and we keep it for 35. I love this one. I gotta get into this one. Yeah, Occidental. That's like must buy for me, guys. We're gonna be, if we wanna be aggressive, we can go over 1740. We still got like 2 points to go, so not a problem. Here's the other thing. I don't know if you noticed something in my charts. I don't want to go too deep into that because I'll confuse you. But John Carter TTM indicator is right here. So we are under very tight range. You see, here's the Bollinger Bands and here's the Keltner channels, and we're close to the 20. So all it means is like we are in a tight compression. So at any times, we need just a trigger and it just should blast off, right? One of the triggers could be the 50 MA, which is 1618. That could be, even if you want to be even more aggressive, over 1620, the MA, the 50 MA, you can play it intraday. And then we go 17, we go 20, we go 36. Do you record that one, Kyle, that we're going to make 100% on this one?
Yep, I got it.
Just making sure. Okay. What else, guys? 6 more minutes.
Win.
Oh, win. The casinos. Targets in Oxy. I told you, Eric, you got to pay attention, man. I'll say, if you like what I said, like basic, if you see this chart right here, you see this chart, now that we have the time, right? If you see this chart, you see like we got like base in the 18s, in the 12s, right? And then you got another base in the 18s. So basically what people have been doing, whoever's accumulating right here, we think they take some 11, 18, 11, 18. So I'm thinking you can go intraday 16 to 18, but if you don't see sellers into the 18, guy, you gotta hold something, man. You gotta hold me a contract, at least for me, right? You go 18, 20, you go 30, 25. Well, I don't care about this, right? But I do care about the 33, 34, because that's the level with it right here, 38, right? So I'll say, yeah, 37, 38. Just don't look at it. Do as I do. I just put a stop order and I just leave it there. Don't watch it, man. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to hold it. If you're looking, you won't be able to hold it. So what was the question?
Win.
Yeah, casinos. We talked about casinos last week, right? That one triggered today. I think I posted, if I'm not mistaken, right? So that's an aggressive entry. The real trade should be over 120, but the same. I think we can have momentum trading right there. The 90 that you see, Momo into 107. Let me see the daily. It gives us same pattern, guys. This is, we seen this. We saw this with Qualcomm. We see it again. This is what I'm talking about. We're under accumulation right here. Now it's explosion. So I think we may have enough power to carry on for tomorrow. And actually we gapping up. We are 97 now. So yeah, it's already gone. 97. So now we get into the monthly. Let's go to this to be more precise. 111. Guys, it's mono. It's going to be Momo tomorrow. I don't know how much it's going to have. Over highs to 107. Win over highs to 107 for tomorrow.
Got it.
Because it's gapping up. So 107, target 1, 111, target 2. And if we're lucky enough that we close over 111, hold something because it's going to go 120. Okay, LVS, I think it was strong today. Yeah, hasn't break. This one still. 2-month market profile levels gap up on earnings. That's why we were looking at this. Good volume, hasn't triggered. 53.40 after hours. So we already passed green line right here. 57, target 1. Let me see the other chart because it says something about market profile. 52.70. Yeah, that's the entry, 52.70. Again, 48. Target 56. Let me see, win. Yeah, targeting win is 110. Yeah, 110, 111. Same one. I don't think we have much more to run until we don't go over 60 on LVS. Still, it will be fun for Momo. It will be fun. And you can make a lot of money, guys. That's the other thing. It doesn't matter. Like, what if I buy in 43? It doesn't matter. You shouldn't care. If the entry is 52, you buy 52, you make your 10%, and that's it. That's your money. It doesn't matter where I bought it. No reference. Nobody cares. The market doesn't care where you bought, right? Doesn't even know,
Right.
by the way. So that's something. Oh, Uber, guys. Uber. This is what I like. 36.85. I thought it was looking better, to be honest. Nah, it's just painful. This is sort of a
tough.
like it's painful. This is sort of an ATVI. Horrible. Have to look at it. Lift, Lift looks, yeah, but target is $40, so we can make 20% right there. I like the volume, but it failed. So the new entry for Lift will be 35.53. The tail. Yeah. So over today's highs, you may go XP. Oh, nice bounce. Well, it looks like I missed all of my entries. Momo, 90 to 100. Guys, now we're in bullish market. Now we're pretty much every day gapping up or moving a little, and then out of the blue, we just run. So that's what we're trading. So no surprise that a lot of the trades that we can put right now is pretty much momentum trading, right? We're back into the bullishness. So that's what we do,
Right.
because it's not going to be a lot of setups that we can. Oh my God, Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft. It's one of the setups I'm looking. Look, this one.
Like it.
Yeah, right. Look at that. And its compression, its volume could be the same with Apple as with Apple from the prior year. Difference is this one is making a base, right? Apple just not that clear of a base, but this one is more sideways. So I'll say there's more compression right there. So it could be more energy released whenever we decide to move, or shorts getting trapped. So 87.20 new highs. When's earnings? Should be Microsoft. Microsoft. This can trigger anytime. I think it was in my watch list today. So let's put some alarms, guys. Don't let me lose this trade, please. Okay, so that's Microsoft.
Got it.
Wow, we were missing on Microsoft. How come? AMD, Intel, Baba, Starbucks. Starbucks, I don't care. I don't even like trading that one, but it looks good, but it's horrible. Momentum, 80 to 82. I don't want to overdo it. Twitter, Facebook, Apple, Crowd, Google, Snap, beyond this. Safe. Oh, the airlines, guys. The airlines. Safe.
It's about out of time here.
1731. Yeah. So for safe is do we have an entry for that one? No, we have an entry for Delta last week. So let's do Delta. That's it. Last webinar, yeah, we have an entry for Delta, and I think it triggered today. Over 2450, over 26. So Delta is on, and yep, momentum trading. You guys want me to lie to you? Target is like 35, target one, and I'm just second guessing because there was some selling in here, but it's pure momentum. But it can give you easily. I know one of the airlines was up 20% today. I don't know which one it was, but I know it was. But this one was up 7%. So I think Delta is worth a Momo trade. Yeah, at least having some levels intraday so we can trade it. So keep at least one of them, because what I'm trading here is this big boy, right? So Delta, I know Ed is doing JETS, which is an ETF. Is not good for options. The options are not that good, so that's why I don't even mention it. But I know he's long JETS, so that one works. Same pattern as Delta. Look at the monthly, the weekly. That's what I like. So over 30, you can go. The other one, Save. Same pattern, over 20. Try to make 50% on that one easily, right? So get some exposure. AAL, still, yeah, that's cheatiest of all of them. Haven't triggered. I have an alarm at 14. You can see it there. And last one is the boat. That's Carnival. I'm looking for 1860 as an entry, guys. That's what my alarm is. 1860, 19. Okay, same pattern, right? This is bottom fishing that I'm doing right here. So CCL, Delta, all of those are just bottom fishing, you know? So small risk and try to ride it.
Big reward.
Okay.
Thanks, Mario.
Not a problem, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, see you in the morning.
Okay. Good job today.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.